What's going on, everyone? We just got back from the Southern Fried Gaming Expo. Both a little tired, but it's a bit bittersweet to be home. But we had a good time. As always, it's our third year?
Yeah.
Third year?
Third, fourth?
Something like that. I can't remember. Check back the other videos. We did a video for all of them,
Yeah.
so you'll know. But I'm pretty sure it was the third year. Yeah, again, had a great time. Not really going to talk too much about the convention because, you know, we played arcade, we played pinball, and watched some wrestling.
Yeah. Wrestling.
That's really why I went. But yeah, of course, we picked some shit up. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're going to talk about. And for me, I still kind of tried to go with what I've been doing at conventions and trying to find, like, shit that I'm not going to find at the stores, you know, that I shop at regularly. So, I'm going to start off with, I don't know why I bought this. I just thought, what the hell. But, this was kind of cool. They actually had a flea market, is what they did for like 2 hours or something like that, where basically anybody could bring in shit they wanted to sell, and people could sift through it and buy. There's a lot of like arcade parts and stuff like that, which is really cool. Like, I kind of wanted to buy like an arcade board. Some of them were kind of expensive, but there was a few that were like $20 or something like that. But I found the manual for Mortal Kombat 2. And like...
The arcade.
Yeah, the arcade manual. And it was actually kind of cool looking through this because I did not know that there was actually settings in the arcade, like turning the blood on and off. You could actually lower, or low blow. I guess you could actually turn off the low blow. So you couldn't hit people in the nuts, apparently.
I want that all the way up.
Yeah. But there was some other things, like I realized you could actually change, yeah, right here, you could actually change the difficulty. I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it comes factory on medium. But yeah, you can change it to easy, extra easy, hard, and all that kind of stuff. And then there's a bunch of like diagnostic shit that just looks like a bunch of squiggles and lines to me, but still kind of cool. I mean,
pretty neat.
Not something you'll typically find in someone's house, like, you know, mine. Like, I remember the guy, I think, asked me when I bought this, you putting one together? I'm like...
It's cool about that other thing that's coming out.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's just kind of something weird and different. So.
We'll just start on top. I got super random, but I have the Simpsons Weird Al Yankovic little action figure from the 25th anniversary. And it's just... I saw it and I was like, you know, I like Weird Al. I like The Simpsons. Why not? So, just picked it up. I really like it. And he has his accordion.
I think both of us kind of struggled. Like, there wasn't as much, like, captivating us when it came to, you know, the stuff we were searching for, but we still found some cool stuff. So, to go with my manual, we also got this Mortal Kombat arcade marquee.
I think this is the reason, because we were walking around with this, and then he picked up that, and I was like, I think he's seeing us piece stuff together and thinking that's what we're getting. But it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different, like, arcade marquees and stuff like that. This is a little bit dirty, a little dusty, but still.
Ooh,
cool.
you can make lightning with it. Or thunder.
That's true, you can. So.
One of the things I picked up and was so excited for, because, you know, I love pinball. Did I break something?
Probably.
No, I think I'm good. Is this Nintendo 64 Super Mario Pinball. It's so cute. And it's untested, so we have to test it. I don't know when we're going to do that. But, yeah, it's just a cute little kid's toy just to have. And just a little fun niche little item.
Yeah, I think this is actually the first thing we bought.
Yeah.
Actually, while we were there.
Yeah, like as soon as we walked in, he was like, "Oh look!" I was like, "I want it."
No.
I want it so bad.
It's pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna go continue with my Mortal Kombat theme because apparently that's just
what he did.
We were on a Mortal Kombat theme. So we bought some stuff from this woman at Grand Ole Game Room last year. And she was there this year, and apparently these aren't selling very well, so they were surprisingly cheap, and I probably should take it out of the bag. But
wait till you're done.
Okay, there it is. Mortal Kombat Flask. This is really cool. Like, I don't know, I really like it. I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, no.
But
I don't know. Yeah, it's very, like, sleek, and I don't know.
I like the red, surprisingly, because, I mean, I think they had a black one, but I don't know. I think the red kind of...
They had a black one, and they had a cork one.
Yeah, they had a cork one. That was
which was just, like, regular silver with, like, a cork wrap.
Yeah.
And it had it in it, which, yeah, like he said, it was kind of neat, but I don't know. Something about the red, you know.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Made it rocking.
It also came with this little funnel, which came in handy for us to... we were acting like you couldn't have drinks out on the floor, but we're walking around with Jack and Coke and water bottles. Like,
yeah, that's mostly because we didn't want to spill it.
True, it's true. Yeah.
But
kids
also,
are walking around too.
Yeah, you know, like we just didn't want it. I don't know, like I just didn't want it to be easily accessible.
Yeah.
This next thing he actually bought for me, and we hooked it up while I was there, and we kind of really like it. It's just the super,
plug and play.
Yeah, it's super easy plug and play for Star Wars. I almost said Star Trek. Oh my god, my brain. You can tell we're tired, man. You can tell we're tired. So, so we plugged it up when we got back to the room, and we played 2 of the games on it. And it's actually a fun little thing. I actually, not gonna lie, I recommend this little thing if you just want something, if you're looking for something, and it's just kind of cool to have setting out.
Yeah.
You know.
It was at the flea market, and I was like, that's just kind of neat. There wasn't a whole lot there that... like I had to buy, but I thought she would like that.
Yeah.
It was $4. Yeah. And the guy even said, he's like, the games are actually kind of fun. And to be honest, I mean, for $4, the 2 games we played weren't bad. So. Yeah. But hey, you know, just a cool little piece.
Recommend it.
Yeah. So I told myself I wasn't gonna buy any artwork. As you can tell, there's quite a bit of artwork, and there's more on the other side of the camera. But I don't come across a whole lot of Silent Hill stuff in general, being such a Silent Hill fanatic. If I do come across something, I have to buy it. So I actually bought a Sonic Mania poster, which I don't know if you can actually see it. I don't think you can, from this guy last year, but he actually had a Silent Hill 2 poster. And I also got some stickers in here, which I'll fish out. So we got Mario from the movie. Yes, that's definitely Mario from the movie. We got Luigi Mario from the movie.
Wait. Their last names are Mario?
You didn't know that?
I did not.
Well, according to the movie, that's why they're called the Mario Brothers. Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Wow. Like William Williams?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Wow. Quit being lazy, parents.
Metal Sonic, of course, because I love Metal Sonic.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, the yellow background makes it just pop.
Yeah, well, I think that's still kind of like the Sonic Mania style, so it's pretty cool. And then Kirby.
Yay!
Because why not?
Because I love Kirby.
Not sure where I'm going to put this.
It's tattooed on my face.
No idea where I'm going to put this, but of course, like I said, I couldn't pass it up.
For real.
So, for now, I'm going to put you right there.
Right? I'll put the stickers behind. I said the same thing. And then we were kind of looking around, and we hadn't found a whole lot at the point. And we saw this, and I was like, how much is it? And so he quoted me a price, but then when he got to looking at it, he was like, it's a little scratched up. I'll do half price.
Yeah.
And we were like, done. And so it's these little, like, wooden art pieces. You can typically get these at Target and stuff like that. But I really liked the art style on this. And he said that he got a bunch of them, but he says that there were scratches and stuff, which you can kind of see. They're not anything that's a deal breaker for me. It's not like a deep gouge.
They're more like scuff marks, I mean.
And so, yeah, I got it for half price and totally worth it.
So, even more arcadey type stuff as I break it. It's actually rather heavy too. Virtual Fighter 2.
Yeah, he finally got his own Marquee. Glass Marquee.
Yeah, so I'm kind of scared to hang this over my door. It might end badly. So, I mean, these were surprisingly cheap. And they had a bunch of other ones, but this one was the one I was like, that one's just kind of different, unique. And like, I have a love-hate relationship with Virtua Fighter 2. Like, I loved it as a kid, and it's something I'll pop in from time to time now on the Sega Saturn, but it didn't really hold up.
And have you ever seen anything that we've ever held up look more 90s than this?
Oh yeah, I mean, seriously.
Look at that.
Well, I think that was the other reason I liked it, was just because it was so, like, colorful.
Yeah.
At least for me, colorful, you know? But, yeah, really like that. Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to work on my Virtua Fighter 2 arcade I'm going to get, along with my Mortal Kombat arcade that I'm putting together piece by piece.
And Black Tiger.
Yeah, Black Tiger too. Yeah. So eventually we'll have a full arcade in our house in about 400
instead
years.
of a wall of marquees as we cry while we play N64.
It's true.
Okay, I'm going to talk about all these together. There was a guy who had, it was at the flea market, who had 2 boxes of graphic novels. And they were 5 for $20. And I was like, dude, gotta have this. So I went through, there was 3 of these that I was like, okay, I really want these. And the other 2 he suggested. So we're going to try. This was one that I really wanted. It's Death of the Family, the Joker. Then the other one that I really wanted was the complete Frank Miller Spider-Man collection. And another one I really wanted, because I watched the TV show, is Once Upon a Time. And then these 2 are the ones he suggested, which is the Superman Batman collections. And this one is Public Enemies. And this one is Supergirl. And so I picked up a Supergirl. And he was like, hey, I got another one down there. And I picked it up. And he was like, hey, and I also got this down there. And I was like, all right, look. I can't be just buying all of them. So I ended up with 5. And I was very excited.
All right. You just got those 2 things? Well, let's talk about our mystery boxes. So, or grab boxes, as they call them. I can't resist buying one of these, at least one each. Mine, I'm a little disappointed by.
Same. I'm not gonna lie. We usually come out pretty good with them. We at least usually get a comic or something, you know?
Maybe we just picked the wrong ones, or this year they were being kind of cheap. But I don't feel like I got my money's worth. I mean, I probably did because of one thing, but I really don't care for it too much. Well, yeah. So the only cool thing I got in mine was this tiny little Ryu, which is kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's adorable. Little pop figure.
No.
Or pop-ish.
I don't know what he is, yeah.
What are they called?
Well, it is from Funko.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, I'll stick him right there. Then I got a bunch of buttons. I'm not really going to show these off. There's like some Seinfeld buttons and some Beavis and Butthead. So,
oh, yeah.
I got some buttons because I wear buttons all the time. And I just like to say buttons because buttons is a fun word. Buttons.
Stop.
Oh, yeah. Then I got, because I got a gamer box.
Yeah.
I got the Amazing Spider-Man Dice Masters.
It's technically a game.
True.
It's technically a game.
But the winner.
Winner, fidget spinner.
Yeah, that's right. I got a fucking fidget spinner.
Again, technically a game.
No,
All
it's
I'm
not.
trying to say.
No, it's not.
All I'm trying to say is it's technically a game.
But yeah, I mean, I did get an Assassin's Creed mug, travel mug. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan though. It's like you could have gave me anything else. But I mean, it is kind of cool looking. I mean, it's decent quality. It's, you know, I mean, I think they have these at like Target and stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is. It's what happens when you.
Can you tell he's super excited about this one?
Super excited. Ryu is cool though.
Yeah, you know, you got one. Mine, I got a bag of popcorn flavored jelly beans.
Which were awful.
Yeah, but I ate the whole bag.
She did.
Out of, I guess, sadness from the rest of the box. But, hold on, pause. What is that kid's name?
I don't know.
Damn.
Dustin,
there it is. Alright, so, I got,
hold that for you?
Thank you. I got these cute little figures, right, of the little boys from Stranger Things. I picked the Stranger Things box. And it came with 3 of the 4 main characters. It didn't come with Dustin.
No.
Where the hell is Dustin? Is he that pricey? Yeah, I would have been fine with that. But at the same time, I'm like, you're giving me 4 of the boys. 3 of the 4 boys.
No.
What am I going to... Come on, man.
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. These are kind of cool, but screw.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. But just now you feel like you have to get the rest of them.
Yeah, I gotta go find freaking Dustin, bastards. Then
you probably had them out.
Guarantee.
Yeah,
I meant to look at that. Yeah. Then I got Brenner, and when I first opened it up, I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then as I started to stew about it, I was like, who the hell is buying Brenner? That's why he's in this box.
Yep. No
offense to the gentleman who played Brenner, or to his character, but he's kind of a D-bag, so yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. But
normally I recommend them.
Yeah.
At least one.
We'll probably get them again next time.
Yeah, totally.
So we did get a couple of toys.
Mm-hmm.
I can't honestly remember this guy's name. But he was from Power Rangers. Pretty sure it's Rita's father. But I had this toy as a kid, and I was just happened to look through a box of toys, and they were 2 for $5 or something like that. And I rarely ever come across any freaking toys that I had when I was a kid. I mean, I come across anything from the 70s and the 80s, but anything in the 90s, nope. Except for turtles, but I hardly come across the turtles that I had when I was a kid. But anything Power Ranger related, I like to grab. And yeah, I remember this guy. Guess he's just fun to play with.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun to add to my shelf.
Yeah, it's probably gonna go with her collection anyway. So.
And then with that, I got Riddler.
Yeah.
Little comic book Riddler though. So.
Yeah, there wasn't much in there that was exciting. You want to do your... Well, we'll talk really quick about this awesome TARDIS nightlight.
I plugged it up. It's actually super cool.
It is actually pretty neat. So this guy here, he was talking about, what does he do? 3D molds or something, and then he, carves them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they had just recently done a Doctor Who convention in Atlanta or somewhere. He had went to it, and these did not sell, at all. And he didn't have them out. He was just talking to somebody about it, and I was like, well, can I see those? And I saw it, and I was like, that's kind of neat, And I figured she would like it, and...
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so, I mean... it's a little piece of, art. I can't, imagine how much work that actually goes into carve that shit out. I wouldn't have the patience for it, so.
For real, because, when you see the light on it, he has, a little line everywhere.
Yeah.
So, okay. And as we were walking into the main doohickey, I usually get something from these people every time. Last year was a hat.
It's hard to pass up free shit.
Yeah, year before that was a t-shirt. And the t-shirt...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nope, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. And the t-shirt was of The Flash. And so this year, I got the poster. Yeah.
Which was funny because you had to play a game and...
Didn't even win it.
You didn't win it, and she was like, oh, do you want the poster? Oh, here I have the poster.
Yeah, because I want a coaster.
Yeah, that's
And I was like...
It rhymes.
Yeah. And she was like, you walked over here for something. What did you walk over here for? I was like, the Flash poster. Yeah. She was okay, here.
And as much as I like free shit, I passed. There was nothing there I wanted.
Yeah.
Which was upsetting.
Had there been... Which I got upset because the next day, they had water bottles. And I was like, oh, that would have been, cool. But, we got to stop collecting water bottles.
Sorry, I flung your thing over there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, so last up, I bought a couple of games. But there wasn't really a lot of games I was like, oh, I gotta have that. And there wasn't really any, anything unique, like hacks or reproductions or anything like that. But I'm looking forward to checking these out. We're actually going to do a mystery games episode with, 3 of these. Mm-hmm. First one is Rushing Beat, a Super Famicom beat 'em up. From what I read when I looked it up, it was cheap, and I like beat 'em ups, and it was the only Super Famicom game they had, and I thought,
why not?
what the hell? Next up, Rise of the Dragon on the Sega CD. This was a game a friend of mine had. The only person I knew that had a Sega CD, because I sure as hell didn't. So I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. And he gave me a pretty good deal on it, and it's in really good condition. It's a game I'm probably not really gonna play. That's kind of like a point and click kind of adventure game. But I remember playing it as a kid. Like I said, it was a good price, and I came across it. So, what the hell? Next up, I just bought this because I was intrigued. Captain Silver on the Sega Master System. Apparently, it's not a terrible game. Don't know, but it's an action game if you can't tell. So, we'll check it out.
Oh.
Yeah. Master System was nice to tell you what kind of game it was.
That's nice.
Yeah. Well,
Can we get that again? Because seriously.
Well, speaking of not knowing what kind of game we bought, so I paid a little more for this than I wanted, but when we looked it up, he actually did give a good deal on it. It is in pretty good condition, but I've never heard of this game before. The back of it looks cool, so I'm intrigued. And the more I look at it, I'm like, I may have seen people play this, so maybe when I start playing it, it might ring a bell. But Conquest of the Crystal Palace on the original Nintendo. So again, I mean, it looks kind of cool, and complete in box.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why not?
So I think that was it. Looks like it.
Si, senor.
Cool. That was it.
Yay!
That was our weekend trip to Southern Fried Gaming Expo in Atlanta, Georgia.
Recommend going.
Yeah, if you're in town. I mean, and
See
I
you
wouldn't
there.
drive from like Washington or like Washington State or something like that.
Like Washington D.C. That's
Even
like
that.
4 hours.
That's a lot longer than 4 hours.
Just kidding.
But it is pretty fun, and more than likely, hopefully we'll go next year, depending on how things are. There's some other things that we're maybe wanting to check out, so I don't know. Maybe we'll pass up on it. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and we'll see you all again real soon.
Bye.